Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this broadcast. Look, I want to thank you for joining me today. My name is Jay Moore, your healthy accountant. And on today's Enlightenment broadcast, we're going to be talking about, I think this is an interesting topic. What are you looking for? What are you looking for? Look, if this is your first time catching the broadcast and you're on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. I'd love to be able to continue to share words of wisdom that that's being shared with me, with you. And so, look, if you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you're on Facebook and this is your first time, hey, maybe you should like our page or follow our page. If you get value from this program, then it'd be nice. It'd be very nice if you shared that with someone else. You can share it through inbox, you can share it directly on your Facebook feed, or you can simply just point someone to this page and say, hey, look, you may want to go check out The Healthy Accountant on Facebook. Guys, I thank you so much for joining me. And so what are you looking for? This is a question. This is an interesting question because last night I started asking my family, I was asking my kids, say, hey, when you get on your phones and when you're on your iPads and computers, like what are you looking for? What do you search for? And I mean, if you got kids, my youngest son turns 13 today. I know he's excited. And my oldest son just turned 16 last week. And so, look, if you got teenagers in your house and you're asking interesting questions, a lot of times, they tend to look at you a little sideways. Yeah, but my 13-year-old give me a good shot at it. He may start answering the question. A 16-year-old, sometimes he's a little slow, but what I'll do is, and if he's listening to this because he edits my videos, um, I I'll just ask them the question over and over, maybe a different way, and so it's funny because last night I was doing that and, see, I don't get frustrated anymore. And so my wife was just like, she says, didn't you already ask that question? And I was like, well, wait a second. I said, hold up, hold up. I said, all right, let me fill you in on what I'm doing. And so I just shared with them, what I'm doing. I said, look, you don't ever want to take no for an answer, or you don't ever want to take no answer for no answer. You just want to keep asking. And so it actually, kept the conversation going. And so, look, what are you looking for in life? Typically, very wise man left a quote that I think could really help us out. He says, "An intelligent person fixes his attention on wisdom, but a fool lets his mind wander everywhere." So I want you to think about this. An intelligent man, well, you're intelligent, right? Man or woman. Man is the race, but an intelligent man fixes his attention on wisdom. And let's just kind of hang out right here. Because wisdom, like what is wisdom? They say wisdom is the highest level of 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 learning that a person could do. If you were learning simply to become wise, which would lead you to better perspective on things, better understanding about things. And what wisdom does, it keeps you humble because a wise person never believes they have arrived. A wise person is always thinking, you know what, I may know something, but there's something else that I could learn. My 16-year-old Jared, I asked him a question, which I do this a lot, especially to my kids. I say, "Hey, what is life about?" This was the question last week, I think. Just kind of waited. I had to wait. This was not an answer that he sat there and just started running off. No, not at all. He was just sitting there like, what? He like, Dad, like, come on, man. He says, man, you can't just ask me something vague, basically, because some of the time he gives me vague answers. And I remember being that way. So I said, what's life about? Now, my youngest son, he took a stab at it fast. But Jared kind of hung out on it for a little while. We was at the table for a little while before he finally said, Life's about learning. A wise man. That's a wise. That really could be a wise quote. Life is about learning. So think of a wise man. A wise man or someone who is intelligent, and they're fixing their attention. He's fixing his attention on wisdom. In order to do that, you got to be in a constant state of learning over and over. Every day you're waking up with a new sense of, what can I learn today? What is it that I don't know that I should know? But the question is, what are you looking for, man or woman? What are you looking for when you wake up in the morning? What are you looking for when you go on the internet? What are you looking for, when you open up a book? What are you looking for when you come onto Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, and Snapchat and Twitter and LinkedIn? What are you looking for? What are you looking for in that blog post? What are you looking for on Google? What is it that you're looking for? Are you looking for, I'm going to tell you, yesterday I did something that I don't normally do. I've been hearing about, how Nipsey Hussle, because I'm sure you know who he is. I heard the name before. I didn't really know who Nipsey Hussle was, but I'd heard the name because I think I heard it, maybe Snoop Dogg say it in a rap song, I'm saying, like years ago, but I heard the name. So when I started to hear about how he was gunned down, and everyone was talking about it, at first, when it's funny, I saw someone who posted about it. I thought it was their friend. I thought it was somebody that they knew right here in the DMV. I didn't know. And so then I kept hearing about it. I kept hearing about it. And here's what happens. If you keep hearing about something, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to start wondering about things. I started wondering, well, what really happened? And, as I continued to hear about it, I was still good. I wasn't searching for anything. I wasn't trying to find out anything. Then I, was with a, someone that I recently met, and we had connected, and we spent a couple of hours getting to know each other, just talking and understanding each other. And she mentioned stuff about him. And, she tells me, hey, there's a video. Hey, there's it's just telling me all these things. I'm just like, yeah, great. She's giving me enough. And here's what happened. As you can understand it, I wound up just saying, let me just get it out. Let me find out what happened. Let me just go look. So I went and looked. Because she said there was a video, and absolutely there is a video. See, because these days there's always surveillance. There's nothing you can do without surveillance. So here it is, the surveillance camera is there, and everybody's gotten a hold of it, CNN, TMZ, everybody. And so I got a chance to watch this video. But as I'm sleeping and waking up, and I'm going into my state of thanksgiving and prayer, and this is still on my mind, these images. I said, man, why did I look for that? I did not need those images in my mind. So think about something. There's a lesson here. See, because that wasn't something that I should have done. I was not being intelligent. I was not seeking wisdom by searching for that. Look, it's very unfortunate. I mean, anytime someone's life is taken, slain for no reason, this person apparently did it. This person just did it for no reason. Like, now, there's always a reason. I don't know the reason, and I'm not going to, I mean, maybe that'll come out, but this person literally just went up and killed the man. Just killed him. We don't know why. It's not an acquaintance of Nipsey. This was just somebody that did it. And so here it is, those images. That wasn't a wise decision for me to have those images in my mind. See, because when those images are there, think about the next time it comes on. Maybe that adrenaline rush, or it's not even adrenaline, it's dopamine. Dopamine is that anticipation. It's kind of like when you're on Facebook and Instagram and all these things and you're scrolling, it's the anticipation of what's coming next. That's why it's so popular. That's why so many people stay on these platforms, because as you scroll, you see more. But here's the thing, what are you looking for? See, because once they realize, oh, that's what you're looking for, let me give you more of that. I remember being on Facebook years ago, and I would have friends sharing content like this across their Facebook pages. And because Facebook knew, yeah, I would look, they'd show it to me. See, today, I know I watched it, right? But I'm not going to scroll Facebook. So I'm not going to allow them to give me another opportunity to see anything else like that, because that's not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is wisdom. See, because I don't want to be the fool. Like, I don't want to be the fool that allows his mind to wander everywhere. Are you going to allow your mind to wander everywhere? See, because when you allow your mind to wander everywhere, you won't be focused. You won't actually seek the wisdom. You won't achieve the goals that you want to achieve for your life. See, because look, if you're anything like me, you've got to, I'm telling you, you're sitting here like, I mean, you're talking about growing your business to $1 million plus, man. You're talking about, I mean, you may need to lose 50 pounds or 20 pounds. You're like, yes, I'm excited about doing it, man. You're talking about being a great parent. You're talking about getting your, I mean, your finances is going to be unbelievable, unstoppable. I'm talking about, you're talking about doing some things. But here's the thing. If you're not looking for the right information, if you're not looking for the right things that will propel you into what those successes will be for you in your life, then they would just stay on your board. Like, I've got all those things on my board. I got some things circled. You know, I've come up with some new things. I'm like, man, I gotta change even more. I've got to develop even more. I have to become wise. I have to continue to grow every day. So you know what? I'm taking what my son said. What is life about? It is about learning. It's a never-ending journey of understanding who you are, why you were created, where are you going, what are you capable of? And then what can you do? Like, this is what life is about. And if you don't find these things in your life, man, then life will be normal for you. It would be just like every other life that didn't quite get there. Or maybe you got someplace, but when we pass and go to the other side of which is nowhere, when you just go into the ground and your life is gone, and then they look back and they look at your life and they say, man, he always wanted to, you know, grow his business really big, and he always wanted to really help his church to grow. He always wanted to really teach, you know, young and old how to lead themselves better. You know, he was, you know, he always wanted to get better at, you know, being a parent and a husband. And, you know, he always wanted to, you know, really teach people about finances. You know, he always wanted to do that. He didn't get there though. Now, he did do some things, and, you know, some things that he did, but he didn't really do the things that he said he really wanted for himself. See, I don't want that to happen. See, I don't want that to happen to you. I want when your life ends, I want for you that they say about you, this person, what he is leaving behind is so great. What he's deposited, or what she has deposited into my life, is so great. What she or he stood for is inspiring. What it is that all the resources that he's created. I ain't talking about money. I'm talking about the resources that he's created that's allowing people globally to use these resources. You know, the books, the videos, you know, all of the things that he was able or she was able to do is all documented, and we can all go back and use it. See, it's nothing like a person that leaves behind something for everyone else to use. But it's nothing like the person that leaves nothing behind. I ain't talking about money either. See, because you don't have to leave any money. You don't have to leave one penny. If you leave books, if you read inspiring messages, if you read, you know, leave just a way of living that people can actually see. Like if you can leave these things, if you could become influential to the point where you're your household name. See, you leave that, you're never going to die. My mentor, God bless, God blessed Mr. Miles Monroe. God bless him. He is dead, and he was dead when I decided he would mentor me. Dead and gone. He's been gone for, I think, 5 years. But you know what? I was looking for something. I was looking for something when I found Mr. Miles Monroe. I was looking, I was looking for leadership. I was looking for someone that could show me a different way of living that maybe everyone else isn't teaching. Yes, I've been, mentored by, top level coaches and multi-million and multi-million and 100 millionaires. Yes, yes, yes. And they are great. And they have some unbelievable messages. But his message was just what I needed. It was based in a foundation of wisdom that I was looking for. I prayed for wisdom back when I got married. I got married back in 1999, and things kind of went awry in the very beginning. And so I started to pray for wisdom. Lord, give me wisdom. Lord, give me wisdom. Lord, give me wisdom. Give me wisdom. Give me wisdom. That was my prayer. And you know what? See, the foundation of wisdom is understanding that you're always in a state of learning. I'm thanking my son, Jared, for bringing this to my attention. I said something a little bit different than this, but just thinking about life being about learning. My life is about learning, being humble to what I knew yesterday, because what I knew yesterday may not be as important as what I could learn today. So, what is life about for you? And what is it that you're looking for? See, my prayer for you today is that you commit yourself to looking for only the things that will provide you wisdom, so that your mind will not wander everywhere, because I don't want you or I to be a fool. I don't want you or I to look up one day and realize that we wasted our time. See, because the healthy accountant is about accounting for your life. And what God is going to do for us is that he's going to help us to account for our life one day, especially if we wind up on the wrong side. He's going to just say, hey, look, let me show you how you used your life. I gave you a life. Let me show you how you used your time. I even gave you time that you could stop doing things. I even gave you time that you could change. And here is the accounting of everything. See, look, that's my job. That is my life, to help to account for myself, my time, my usage, so that when the time comes that I must give an account, I can show that I used my time, used my resources, the resources that I've got that's in abundance, to the best of my ability. And then because I always fell short, I fall short of that, he gave me just a little bit more, that I could do even greater things. Because, look, it's not me. It's only through the power of his spirit that I am great. It's only through his power. See, it's funny because, brought to my attention by my mentor, he says that Jesus was self-centered. Did you know that? Jesus talking about, I am the way, I am the truth. Like, he used this I am phrase a lot. I am the bread is what he says. I am. Wait a second, but that's contrary to some of the things that we've learned. So what are you looking for today? Look, I pray for you today, and I'm praying that you go out and you find what it is that you're looking for. But here's the thing. I want you to humble yourself to the learning that you will need to become wise. And then every day, wake up. I'm going to learn something, even if I have to scrap what I learned yesterday. Even I have to take yesterday's learning, which was good, and get rid of it and add something in, because it's more wise and more fulfilling. So, guys, I appreciate you for joining me today. Look, if you have not subscribed or if you have not liked or followed our page, like I ask you, please follow, like the page, especially if you got value. If you got value, let me know, like and comment. Share it across Facebook, share it on YouTube. Let me know that this program has helped you in some way. But if you didn't get any value, that's fine as well. And if you don't share or like or comment or subscribe, that's okay as well. Look, I love you anyway. I love you because you are a person that needs love, and you are a person that's amazing, that's incredible, that's outstanding, that's positive. I'm talking about that's moving in the right direction. And so, look, I'm looking forward to seeing you one day. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you one day. I'm looking forward to all of the great things that's going to come about in your life. All right, guys, my name is Jay Moore, your healthy accountant. God bless you. I'll see you soon.